Hello everyone, my beautiful collective, my earth angels and Andromeda star seeds, and welcome back to Andromeda Tarot. As always, my name is Andrea. If you are new to my channel, then welcome. And today I am going to be doing a general love reading. And I apologize if it has been a while since I have done a reading. Just been busy with life, work, all of that good stuff. And so let's go ahead and just jump right in. I'm going to be starting off with the Tarot of the Siberian Way deck. And the first question that I will be asking is, how is the person on my collective's mind feeling about the collective? Right. I hope everybody's been doing well. How is the person on my collective's mind feeling about the collective? How is the person on my collective's mind? We have the Two of Cups. And so as far as how the person on the collective's mind is feeling about the collective, this card kind of came out sideways. And so what I'm hearing is that there is definitely love involved. But as far as the love goes, they are unsure about the connection, is what I'm hearing with that. Let me go ahead and read this card here. Okay, Two of Cups, general meaning. The Arcana emphasizes the importance of cooperation, mutual understanding, and support in relationships, bringing the energy of love, trust, and harmony, assisting in establishing harmonious and stable relationships. The straight meaning, harmony and mutual understanding in relationships. The card points to the beginning of a romantic or friendly alliance where both sides support and understand each other mutually. If there's already a partner, the card suggests that they are the right one. If a person is seeking, it means they will soon meet a suitable match. The card also speaks to the need to listen to one's emotional needs and strive for inner harmony. The reversed meaning, conflicts or disagreements in relationships. The card speaks of a problematic connection between two individuals and points to the need to resolve conflicts and work on improving relationships. It can also warn of possible emotional disturbances or dissatisfaction. Advice, start interacting with others for success. Don't hide your feelings. Okay, and so as far as how the person on the collective's mind is feeling about the collective, there are definitely feelings involved, and it seems like the person on the collective's mind, when it comes to a connection, they are wanting equal give and take, balance, reciprocity, love, friendship, respect, all of that stuff, okay? Let me get another card here from the Tarot of the Siberian Way, and this was, again, the Two of Cups. How is the person on the collective's mind feeling about the collective? How is the person on the collective's mind feeling about the collective? Get this one. We have the Nine of Swords in reverse. And so definitely some sort of communication or lack of communication is what I'm hearing. Foreboding, anxiety, panic, general meaning associated with unpleasant forebodings that can spoil life and joy. The card foreshadows tragedy and significant emotional traits, suffering a sense of danger and suspicion that can have serious or unpleasant consequences. All of this can negatively impact mood and well-being. Reversed meaning, continuation or intensification of difficulties, internal conflicts. The card indicates that the seeker is still in a situation causing stress or anxiety. Perhaps there's a feeling of confusion or limitation in their abilities. In such case, it's important to pay attention to thoughts and emotions to find ways to overcome the difficulties Free yourself from excessive thoughts, contemplate your fears, overcome internal barriers, and don't succumb to panic, okay? So what it sounds like is the person that's on the collective's mind, they definitely have feelings for the collective. However, it sounds like there is some sort of separation, and this separation is caused by a situation that the collective is in. And the person on the collective's mind, it seems as if they believe that the collective is in a situation where there are a lot of there's a lot of stress and a lot of anxiety involved, a lot of unhappiness is what I'm hearing with that. All right, let me get some clarifying cards with the Love Oracle here as far as how the person on the collective's mind is feeling about the collective. How is the person on my collective's mind feeling about the collective? You have distracted, sidetracked, change, delays. How's the person on the collective's mind feeling about the collective? We have exhaustion, depletion, drained, long journey. How is the person on the collective's mind feeling about the collective? We have trapped, stuck, tied down, captive. Let me get one more. How is the person on the collective's mind feeling about the collective? We have thinking, missing you, craving, desiring, okay? And so what I'm hearing as far as how the person on the collective's mind is feeling about the collective, they feel as if the collective is in this type of energy. There's a lot of sorrow going on in their life. A lot of reminiscing is what I'm hearing. A lot of feeling like they're drowning, sinking feeling, and that, like I said, reminiscing, okay, as far as how the person on the collective's mind is feeling about the collective. And so I'm hearing that the person on the collective mind feels like the collective is in this type of energy. Okay. And now I want to see how the collective is feeling about the person on their mind. All right. How is my collective feeling about the person on their mind? We have Nine of Pentacles. All right, and so clearly the collective thinks that the person on their mind is enjoying their life, feels abundant, is happy with their life, is doing well. And we have the Seven of Pentacles, and this one is kind of came out sideways or reverse. So I'm going to read this card in reverse. Let's go ahead and take a look. Go ahead and read the Seven of Pentacles. Crossroads, patience. General meaning symbolizes work, efforts, and patience aimed at achieving financial well-being and success. It is necessary to dedicate time and energy to develop one's skills and resources to achieve desired results. Basically, what I'm hearing as far as how the collective is feeling about the person on your mind, it sounds like you feel like the person on your mind is working on themselves, is working on their life, just kind of all around, working on their energy, healing themselves. All right, and then the reversed meaning, the card warns of the need to overcome obstacles and continue working towards your financial goals. Stagnation is possible. Be attentive and patient to avoid mistakes, okay? And so what I'm hearing is that there's some sort of hope for mirroring type energy, whereas you see this in the person that on your mind, because that is something that you're needing to do, all right? And let's get some clarifying cards for how the collective is feeling about the person on their mind. Damn, I'm having all kinds of trouble shuffling. Okay, how is my collective feeling about the person on their mind? Mistakes, misunderstood, victim, lost soul. How is my collective feeling about the person on their mind? Finality, farewells, leave behind, closure. How is the collective feeling about the person on their mind? Commitment, marriage, promises, fidelity. How is my collective feeling about the person on their mind? We have shocking, turmoil, trouble, unexpected. Okay, so what I'm getting from this as far as how the collective is feeling about the person on your mind is that looking back at this connection, you feel like you made mistakes. You might be in a victim mentality, that the connection was a misunderstood connection, but that it did bring you some sort of joy, some sort of happiness, and you feel like you made a mistake for letting that slip away. Finality, and so there is a mask here, and so what I'm hearing is that you realized that you were wearing a mask in this connection, and that's what caused this person to walk away from you. You feel like they're done with you, it's final. They left you behind, you know, they have closure, they're done. And now because of all of this, you are feeling this energy. Maybe this is what the person on the collective's mind wanted, and because they weren't given that, they walked away. And now you're feeling regret for these feelings of commitment, and these feelings that you have are shocking. They're putting you through turmoil, trouble, and they are unexpected to you, is what I'm gathering with all of that. Okay. And now I want to see how the collective is feeling about themselves. And I'm going to be using my Animal Spirit Wild Unknown deck. How is my collective feeling about themselves? How is my collective feeling about themselves? How is my collective feeling about themselves? We have the Fox in reverse. Okay, so Fox energy, this is an energy of, you know, intelligence, cunning, monogamous relationships. I'll go ahead and read this. This is Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, I've got butterfingers today, apparently. Is this, that's water. Here we go. Give me time here. Give me a second. There we go. Okay. So, Fox energy, smart, strong, partner or mate, wise, teacher. The fox is an enchanting creature with plenty of mystique to go around. Fox personalities are skillful in business and also make great teachers. They are quick to learn and adapt well to new situations. Foxes are ideal life partners as they commit to relationships for long term, and their natural charisma keeps things exciting. Fox energy helps us stay true to those most dear to us. When this card appears, reconnect to those you love. Foxes don't do well when they slip away. When in balance, magical, ingenious, teacher, monogamous. When out of balance, sneaky, unsure of their identity. To bring into balance, partnership and connection. And so what I'm hearing as far as how the collective is feeling about themselves, this is reverse energy. And so you right now are out of balance. So you are being sneaky and you are unsure of your identity. And so what I'm hearing with that is you are hiding your emotions. You might still be on the reverse side of Fox energy, or the dark side of Fox energy, or the shadow side of Fox energy, which is sneaky energy. It is energy of not being honest with yourself or those around you, honest with your own emotions. And it says in order to bring yourself back into balance is partnership, connection. And when you are in balance, you are magical, ingenious, teacher, monogamous, okay? And so whatever that means to you as far as partnership and connection, what I'm hearing is some sort of communication is what's going to be bringing you back into balance. Communication with yourself, of course, so journaling. I would also say maybe mentorship of some sort, somebody who you trust, or a teacher, since that wanted to come out for me. Also like a counselor of some sort. And that would help bring you back into balance, to help clear your path so that you can get back in touch with who you really are, your true identity, what you truly want out of life is what I'm hearing with that. Okay, and now I want to see how the person on the collective's mind is feeling about themselves. I'll shuffle. How is the person on the collective's mind feeling about themselves? How is the person on the collective's mind feeling about themselves? How is the person on the collective's mind feeling about themselves? How is the person on the collective's mind feeling about themselves? A little quiet, okay? So as far as the person on the collective's mind, they might be spending time in isolation. They might be quiet. There's probably no communication between the two of you is what I'm hearing. How is the person on the collective's mind feeling about themselves? Ooh. We have two cards. One is Oracle type energy, the Sea Serpent. Beautiful. I'm hearing like third eye awakening, very intuitive, very spiritual. And we have the Zebra. All right, I'm going to read the Sea Serpent first and then the Zebra. I'm excited. I've never had either of these cards. Spirit. Okay, the Sea Serpent. Healing emotional wounds, expressing desires. The Sea Serpent represents the energy of expression, whether it's emotions, creativity, sensuality, or desire. The Sea Serpent helps us move and direct our energy into a healthy current. When the essence of this card is in balance, we express ourselves creatively and sexually without fear or shame. We know what we desire most. Our hearts are at ease and our relationships are meaningful and enduring. We loosen the grip of self-judgment and we let the cool waters of forgiveness in to heal our wounds. We let the cool waters of forgiveness in to heal our wounds. When the energy of the Sea Serpent is not yet activated, our emotions and creativity are left in the muddy waters. The current of expression stagnates. Sorry, I'm distracted right now. My cat, Lucifer, is actually up here with me, and he is by my feet, and his soft fur is tickling my feet right now. Okay, sorry, distracted. When the energy of the Sea Serpent is not yet activated, our emotions and creativity are left in muddy waters. The current of expression stagnates in some areas of our lives, and in other places it floods. It's important to remember, no matter what, the waters of our emotional lives look like, the Sea Serpent loves us just the same. Like a mother, she wraps herself around us in a gesture of protection. She supports us as we learn to express our true natures. And then it's like a little picture of a sea serpent with a star. That is healing energy. The Sea Serpent and the second chakra The subtle energy of the sea serpent occupies the area of the Svadhisthana chakra, located deep within the pelvic bowel. This chakra is known as our center of creativity and desire and is associated with the water element. Water element, that being Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Svadhisthana translates, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, I could be totally butchering that. Svadhisthana translates as in her own abode, and dictating this chakra is the home of the Divine Mother, or Kundalini herself. Wow, so as far as a person on the collective's mind goes, they are in very powerful energy, powerful self-healing energy, powerful energy of expression, powerful energy of loving themselves, is what I'm hearing with that. And I'm also hearing that this is intimidating for the collective, very intimidating. And that could be why the collective is in all of this energy of sorrow and self-reflection and regret. Okay. All right, now to the zebra, which is fire energy, fire that is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Where are you, zebra? Or as some people say in other places, zebra. The zebra. Okay. Eccentric, creative, visionary. Zebras are the most precious of gems. They are young at heart, well-cultured, and have undying curiosity about life. Being in the company of a zebra personality not only is a delight, but also opens our minds. Be prepared, their potent magic is contagious, and you may soon find yourself in a faraway land, expanding your worldview while having a blast. Zebras also like to contribute to the global health through environmental or volunteer work. This card may be a hint to pack your bags. When in balance, worldly, enthusiastic, fashion forward. When out of balance, jaded, pouty, vain. To bring into balance an epic adventure art, okay? And so yeah, your person sounds like they are really just enjoying their own energy, that they are healing themselves, that they are loving themselves, that they are taking care of themselves, that they're living their best life, is what I'm hearing with that, okay? All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. It was a pleasure doing these readings for you, as always. I thank anybody who watches my readings, who likes my readings, who comments on my readings, who subscribes to my YouTube, who follows me on TikTok. If you are new to my channel and you enjoy my readings, then I please ask you to hit the like button, subscribe, follow, all of that good stuff. Anyways, I love you all. One thing I did want to mention, and this just came to my mind during the reading, if you are feeling in a down energy, my collective, if you are feeling lost, if you are feeling like you are in a cloud, or not in a cloud necessarily, but a cloud is over your head, a rain cloud, a storm cloud, something good to do, and whether you're male, female, however you identify as, this is what I like to do. So I take a cleansing bath. So take a bath, light some candles, and you know, I know it sounds girly, but it is cleansing, healing, rejuvenating. It's good for your body. It's good for relaxation. Okay, so a cleansing bath with Epsom salt. You can add other things like lavender, eucalyptus, bubbles, things of that nature, okay? And then if you have anything, or if you don't, good spiritual cleansing, I use Palo Santo. It's like little sticks that you can order on Amazon. Light some Palo Santo, walk around your house, cleanse your entire house. And so while you're doing this cleansing, I like to say, please release any negative energy, and only bring in positive energy, light, love, honesty, loyalty, happiness into my home. And that can help you start a new beginning, move forward. And then of course, I do always ask for guidance as well. Every time I remember, every time I get a chance, I do thank God, angels, the universe, spirit guides, whatever you believe in. I thank them for everything that I have to be grateful for. I list off things that I am grateful for. And then I also continue to ask for guidance, continue to ask for a strong intuition, continue to trust myself, okay? And learn how to better love myself. Because all in all, in this life, the most important thing is yourself. And like I always say, you can't take care of other people. You cannot love other people correctly until you learn how to love yourself correctly. Okay, guys? I love you all. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your week, and goodbye.